Hey, bro.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, you
Nice,
too, man.
nice view
Nice view of the sun today.
at the beach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So we're here for
few days, couple days.
a couple days, bro.
What a nice place, actually, guys. We talked about it like 1 week ago, and it was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, we planned it like in 3 days, I think. It's been
Well, yeah,
3 days
yeah.
planning it.
Actually, we planned it in 3 days because well, a lot of works, a lot of things to do at the
Yeah,
same
we
time,
took a lot of time to work, but not to plan it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here for the third episode of this podcast.
Finally, yeah,
Finally,
finally,
again.
again and again. What do you think about social media and the industry, and also in business, and especially in the fitness industry?
The
What do you
fitness
think?
industry.
Yeah,
What do I think about it? Well, that's a pretty good question. About social medias, there's a thing about me. I pretty much don't like using my phone all day. Uh, when I wasn't working on this, I was like putting away my phone every day. Like when I go somewhere, I put it in my backpack and I don't touch it.
And
And
like a flight mode, and you don't use it.
yeah, absolutely. But what I do think about the fitness industry, well, as for myself, social medias is a thing you gotta use. You gotta use
Of course,
it for
sure.
work, and I know that a lot of people working in the fitness industry are always, carrying their phone with them, taking pictures, taking stories, and yeah, it takes a lot of times, and it is a tool that you gotta use. I think it is.
Yeah, of course. Basically, your work actually is based off social media. So if you don't use social media, you're not influencer. So
Well,
you are
you don't
in.
have any choice,
So
bro.
that's why. So but actually, the thing that I hate in social media is like using my phone the whole day, night. You know what I mean? So actually,
Absolutely, man.
I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do, I check my phone, and I waste like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Laying on my bed, just checking the email, checking Instagram.
Yeah,
If I have DMs, I have like notifications, whatever it takes, all that shit,
yeah, you gotta check it all day, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
It's pretty
Well,
much
like in the morning, bro, just you wake up. Normally, you should meditate. You do something else. You know what I mean? Like I am on my phone, from the morning
like
until the
enjoying your
night.
life, I'd
Yeah,
say.
bro. Like sometimes, like I'm so tired. Tired. Normally, I should sleep. But I go to bed. But I have to be on my phone like at least for 30 minutes before I sleep. Well, some guys saying that it's a professional way, but I don't see it. Well, it could be because when you are scrolling, you are seeing like what the moves, the new moves, what you want to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
You are
get
like
it.
permanently thinking about ideas. What do you want to do, what are you gonna film, whatever. And that's the thing you have. I think it's if you want to have like a healthy lifestyle using social media, so you don't have to be slave of your phone. Because if you are like if you belong to your phone, man, you are done.
Yeah,
You are done. You know
that
what I
is.
mean? Because you got, bro, it's gonna take all your time, all your day. Like if you say like I don't know, if let's say you are like in conversation with someone, and like always you are on your phone. You know what I mean? It's not professional. It's like it's I don't know, but it's waste of time,
Yeah,
bro.
it reminds me of this quote that reads, "When you possess something, this thing
That's
possesses
you.
you."
Yeah, I know that
Yeah,
code.
and
Yeah, it's a
that
good one.
is absolutely true with the phone. You
Yeah,
got it all day with you, and yeah, though you think you're possessing it, it is possessing
yeah,
you.
that's the thing, bro. But I actually I'm working on it because I want to handle my social media in a different way.
Different
Like
way?
yeah, a different
How?
way. I mean, like I have time for work. I have time for posting videos, posters for pictures, whatever, and time for me and only me. You know what I mean? For example, from
Yeah.
let's say from
Outside phone, you
yeah,
mean?
exactly. I'm out of phone. You know what I mean? It's like
Okay.
from 9 p.m. to 11. For me, it's time to chill, do something else. You know what I mean? Not being on my phone. It's done, and sleep at 11 to or midnight. And waking up in the morning, don't touch my phone like for at least 1 hour. Do something else. Wake up, take your time. To,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Just a
Just
log out time.
yeah, log out time exactly. Not being like consistently on your phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like the really thing I hate on social media. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it because there's a thing about social media is that you know many people talk about, but we don't really get it. We don't actually get it, and that is that people are always, all day long on their phone scrolling for free, like 4 hours in the night,
Mm.
and it takes a lot of dopamine out of you.
Yeah, of
It
course.
takes a lot of dopamine, and you know, uh, they're really slaves of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Though we use it as a tool, much more as a,
To learn, to do,
yeah,
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 to
we
or
use
to
it
use it
to
actually, to use
learn,
it instead of
use it
like,
to take pictures,
yeah,
as we said earlier. But they're those people they used to use it mu- much more.
yeah,
Like 99% of people, they use it to
for
watch
entertainment actually.
TikTok,
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
yeah, entertainment, as
yeah,
you
yeah.
say.
What, like that's the idea. Like we were talking about that yesterday on this. I remember I told you, like 90% of the population, I think it's, well, maybe more or less, they don't like their work. So the
They don't like
only
their work.
moment
Yeah,
they want just like to
they want to get out of the
yeah,
matrix.
exactly.
They
Get it
think
out.
they do, but they
That's
don't.
not absolutely from the Matrix, but just like having fun. Like the only moment that they say,
Yeah.
"Oh, we are like laughing," or whatever, it's the moment they
I
are on
mean
their
that
phone.
when they get to their phone, I think they get out of their physical matrix.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, work. Your job, your 9 to 5.
Or it's maybe it's the only way to forget your work, to forget all your problems. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So that's
it's
why
probably
people like
this.
scrolling. They actually they don't want to think. You know what I mean? They don't want to think about the problem. They don't want to have solutions. Only thing they want to have just like wasting time. You know what I mean?
Wasting time. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what they do.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
wasting their time,
That's
and
why people nowadays are weak, and especially men. You know what I mean? Like in our society.
Uh, that is one statement. Yeah, they're pretty weak, and
Yeah,
I think people today nowadays, they're becoming slaves of their own lives, and social medias is actually influencing this like 90%.
yeah. Of course, they're
It's
taking
pretty
over
much
it.
influencing all the dopamine
Hmm?
people are using on their everyday life.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and it takes a lot from you. It takes a lot out of you. Yeah,
Of course, man.
and you told me about the fitness industry. That
Yeah,
was the main question.
yeah.
What I do think about fitness industry, and on another side of social medias. Last podcast we talked about Alex Eubank. We talked about a lot of fitness influences.
Americans and French,
American,
yeah,
pretty much American mainly. But there's something we didn't really talk about, and it was you know influences using lightings, using Photoshop, and pretty much turning their physique
yeah,
into absolutely something else.
yeah.
And people comparing themselves to them, they pretty much can't like their physique.
Yeah,
You know,
of course. Like in the yeah, actually in the fitness industry, I totally agree with you. There is that kind of thing, like they play with lightings, they play with the angles,
absolutely, bro.
they play with everything. Actually, you know what I mean. And also,
Puppy,
yeah, of
that's
course,
pretty
the
true. Yeah.
photoshops, like the angles and everything, and also the Photoshop, so they can get some muscles bigger than you know what I mean, and they look huge on social media, and in the real life, no, because those guys they don't care about the real life, they care about having more influence, having more people, more followers, and that's what they care about. You know what I mean? Having more sponsors and success in their life. So that's why.
Do you think that's dopamine too, for influencers as well as people watching them?
Of course,
Like getting more likes, getting more followers.
man. Like absolutely. Like more you have a good lightings, more you have like a good angle, more you are like in a position where you look good. So that's first of all, like you are proud of that angle, like of that body. Using those components, to look good. So you look good first, you are confident, you receive a lot of likes, a lot of comments.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
drop,
I get
like
it.
that's like actually increase your dopamine, so you feel good, you feel appreciated, people
That
like you know
that
what I
is
mean?
pretty much success in a
That's right,
way,
yeah,
but as it brings you money, it also brings you dopamine from people liking you,
exactly, man.
like actors, you know. And yeah, I think that's the other side of the coin of social medias.
So actually social media, most of it
Yeah, most of it,
is
bro.
fake, most of it is fake.
Absolutely, it is absolutely fake. And as we do it together,
Yeah,
we've been taking pictures,
yeah,
we've been looking at details on the angles to take the greatest picture we can take.
yeah,
Pretty much taking 30 to 60 pictures
yeah.
every
And
shooting.
you should to choose only one from
You
that.
get to choose only one, so it has to be the greatest one.
Of course, man,
And
of course. Like it's a
I
part of the job.
it is part of the job, and that's what I think is the main problem for people
Yeah,
using social medias. They don't get this part of the job. They don't get that there's a man that has been probably training for 8, 9 years at the gym, that's
actually,
been consistent, that
yeah,
has the greatest lighting, the greatest angle, the greatest Photoshop
yeah,
settings, that
yeah.
is everything. They don't get that.
Ac- yeah, yeah, I agree with you, man, because like there is amateurs and there is pro. And the pro is how they gonna like
Well,
really, you
different.
know what I mean? Yeah. So the guy or the girl, they gonna stay for like maybe it's gonna take hour and hours, of shoots,
Yeah.
hours of training to like take the exact moment, the best moment, of the
The
shoot,
pump
the
pick.
pump fake, whatever, like.
Pump pick, yeah.
And the others, the amateurs, that just they want to just take one picture and two and just post it. That's the different, man. You know what I mean? So the social media, so you need to put your work in advantage. So you need to look even better, better and better. So that's why,
You gotta be.
yeah, you gotta be. And also you have that thing, you have to be consistent, like consistently working on your content. So you are going out for a drink, so you need to take that picture or story. You are going just to the beach for just, let's say, quick swim, so you need to take a picture.
That's the thing. You get to be a slave because you gotta be always in that thing. You know, consistency,
Exactly.
consistency,
So
consistency.
always you are thinking about your phone, or your camera. So you are
Yeah.
like just sitting here. Oh man, there is a good light here. Whoa, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
okay. Go, just take a picture, bro.
Exactly. It's just a picture.
You
Yeah,
get that? We
yeah.
do that all the time. And yeah, that is pretty much the
So if you
thing.
don't have this, or you can have it, you can work on it. But if you don't like it, so you can be on social media, man.
Man, it gets me to one question that I wanted to ask you. What do you think is actually the room for women in social medias, as not as watching people, but as
As
influencer?
influencers. Oh yeah,
What do
man.
you think
Oh
about
bro,
it?
I think this question is an interesting one because I think in social media, girls are here and men are here. And this
Okay,
is because
on which point?
I'm gonna explain to you that another point. So modeling. So why I think modeling? Because like modeling, you need to show all time your body. You need to show your clothes, your style. The
Yeah,
way you look, everything. So if you go to the modeling industry, you see women are get paid more than men. It's like that, man. From the beginning, it's like that. It's, for example, it's like, it's more, I think, that's what they think, everyone, and it's the reality actually. They say it's more beautiful to see a woman not naked, but, for example, wearing a dress than a man. You know what I mean? That's why there is a lot of business on that, using women than men. And also, if you take that side and use it in the fitness industry, it's the same thing, bro. Look at the angles. Like, for example, me. If I want to take a picture, the good one at the gym, so I'm gonna show my chest, my back, my arms, whatever. Girl, what she gonna take a picture?
you know the fucking answer to that question,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. She gonna put her ass in a good angle, man. All the dogs.
Mainly,
Yeah, of
yeah.
course, man. Not
And
mainly,
you
but
got to. I don't think it is generally this thing, but yeah, probably 80% of women online in the fitness industry,
of course, man. Of
they do
course,
that because
of
they,
course.
they gotta do that
they
because
they are actually working on that, and they accept it and they admit it, and it's a good thing, because it's a muscle, man. They are working on that, and
Yeah,
the
but
only thing they want to show it's this part and this main part, and it's like I don't know, a girl from that angle, but turn on all the boys, on most of them the dogs. Girls
and
on that side they are like, okay, if I take a hot picture, I look good, really good, so I can have like some girl that they're gonna like my post. Some of them they're gonna maybe gonna comments, but not all of them because some girls have some ego. They're not gonna show you that interest. You look good or whatever.
yeah,
There is a
I
lot of
get it.
dogs, bro, out of the industry,
They
just here like
always
to see and watch and to like. They are here day and night, bro, scrolling these pictures and liking in them and saving them and sharing them. That's why those girls take this place over men. You know what I mean?
because
So
the algorithm is working a
you've
lot,
working
and
a lot,
I
man.
think there are two reasons for that. It is actually about what you say is dogs, boys watching girls all the time on Instagram, on TikTok. I think it is that side. There are also another side that probably represent around 40% of people watching girls, and it is actually girls that want to look like them, because
Of course.
I think the most watched part on women is the down part, is the ass, the legs, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But the main part, you know what I'm talking about. The main part. So when she showed her booty, whatever. So that's the part, like,
booty. Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, what I mean. So I think, yeah,
I get it,
I
bro.
got, man. It's like I know it's a muscle. He's been working on that all the time. I can get it, but it's like
Yeah,
it's yeah, yeah. It works
there's
more than like a guy who takes a picture of his chest, whatever, arms, whatever. And okay, what do you think about OnlyFans? Like OnlyFans, bro.
whoa. What do I think about OnlyFans?
It's another platform of other things. You can maybe put pictures, whatever, like picture topless, less like naked, whatever. And look at the industry, man. The industry shows that girls are rich on that platforms, man.
That is facts. That is
Man,
matter of facts,
more or
bro.
less because of why? Because of gays. Oh, guy, like if you look, actually, you want to know something, guys, and it's really true, man. If you are, no, that's absolutely true, bro.
You think that is
It's not a
true?
joke, man. If you look, Jack, you look amazing. You have a nice body. I mean, like you go to gym day and night. You look good. You know what I mean? So you're gonna more attract gays. Sorry, you're gonna attract more gays than women.
What is that, bro?
I'm gonna explain to that. I'm gonna explain to this one. When I was in Marbella last year, I've asked many women at beach clubs, wherever, and they said I prefer that boats instead of athletic
Yeah, I
body.
saw the video,
You
bro.
saw the video, so that means so girl she's more comfortable with the that boat than athletic body because the athletic body, bro, that guy he's more disciplined. He don't want to eat nothing. He don't want to eat pizza. He don't want to drink. He don't want to go out. He don't want to do nothing, bro. Only thing he want to do, eat healthy, go to the gym, sleep early, have a nice lifestyle, whatever. But the girl, she doesn't want that, bro. Girl, she wants you to be with her at the beach club, bro, having a drink, having a tequila, having drinking alcohol, smoking, bro, if you take whatever, eating whatever, like something nice, good, uh, not healthy, well, you know what I mean? So, and also
Yeah.
not having those abs where, because the girls, well, if you look good, bro, really good, so maybe the girl, she will look more, less confident, because you are too perfect for her. You know what I mean? So she's like, well, oh, this is too much for me, But if the guy looks good, so someone who goes to the gym, but not that, into the gym like day and night, you know what I mean? Have abs, he looks good. He looks like someone who goes to the
But
gym,
it's not shredded
not shredded, not even lean, Just, yeah, someone who goes to the gym, like that, but that for girls, it's more, oh, yeah,
into.
yeah, it's
Think
more
they're more
acceptable.
into it.
Yeah,
I gotta think of that. I think that it is probably because men are lazy. Men are lazy. They are really into hormones about sexual, about women, and women they pretty much don't spend their time watching men. You know, and there are pretty much more good-looking women than handsome men. I think because men don't really take care. They take a good care of themselves. They
Yeah.
don't take care of themselves. They don't go to the gym. They don't really take care about what they eat. Probably eating shit, burgers, pizzas every time, and not doing any sports, not doing any cardio. I think it is about that, and that is why most people can't access women easily because they're always into that. They're
That's the
always into getting locked, outside the door. They can't open it because they don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's true,
You know,
man. Yeah.
they don't get access to sex. They don't get access to spending time with beautiful women. But
They are less confident also.
absolutely, but when a woman takes care of when she gets a little makeup, when she dresses well, and I think when she has a nice body, because there are pretty much more women that have nice body than men.
Yeah.
I think she can access pretty much any man because
But actually,
she
it's question of quality market. The quality market means like,
quality market.
yeah, the quality market. I call it like that.
Okay,
I call it like this because
it's
I
interesting,
mean
bro.
like more you take care of yourself, more you are serious about your business, more you have something to do in your life, more you are working on your like everything like around you, only you. You know what I mean? You.
Yeah, I get it.
So when I mean you, like your body, your like nutrition, everything, like your mindset, everything. So you are like your quality in the market is so fucking high, man. So
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 get
for
on
you,
the top.
exactly. So for you, it's gonna be, it's easy for you to have girls, It's easy for you, man. It's like you don't even like chase the woman. Women chase you because you are here. You know what I mean? And today in our society, like boys and men, they are here because they are weak of their mindset, bro. They are slaves of their mindset, so they don't think, bro. Before they think, just they follow the move. You know what I mean? They are following girls, they are following vibes, but they don't think. You know what I mean? Girls nowadays they think more about guys. That's why people and boys, and I don't like to say men, but I say boys, they are
Yeah,
like
it's true.
they are so weak. That's why the quality market nowadays they are like just only 1% of boys and become man because they take this high level, and they have women easily.
Do you
And
think they have women easily or they have girls easily?
well, actually, I think they can have both of them because if you have women, you can have girls. Because
Yeah, but is that a S tier women
no, it's up
or
to you.
is
Actually, it's
that
up to
a
you. It's like you to choose. You are like, let's say you are here, and the market. You are like the boss. You are here, and you
you're
have
the
all.
boss? Yeah,
You are the boss because you are like,
I
yeah,
like
make it
the,
man because you
the
are
comparison.
like is you are one. You are like 1%. You are like you have the market for you. You know what I mean? So you can choose. It's up to you now. So if you wanna play or you wanna have a serious woman, whatever it takes. Now you have the market for you, so you can choose. But most of the time, bro, you wanna know something?
Yeah.
Most of the beautiful women or beautiful girls, they are taking care of themselves. They look good, they train, they eat well, whatever. But sometimes they have hobbies, but they don't have like interesting job. So when I met them, so we start to talk about their business. If she has a business, well, from my point of view, most of them, not most of them, maybe from my experience, they don't have like a business. All right. So what I want, so for me, I don't want that girl be like dependent to me or belong to me because I have my business, I have my idea. She is here only for me. No, I want her also to have something that she's really passionate about and also working
Yeah.
on. That's why I always ask girl if she has a hobby because it's very important. Like, let's say you have a work. What is your work? No, what do you like to do in your free time? If the girl she say, "Oh, I just want to go to the bar, chill out," no, this is not a
Chilling.
hobby.
Oh, yeah.
This is
That's
not
pretty
a
much
hobby, bro.
the
If the girl
answer.
she said like, "I like tennis, I like go to the gym, I like I don't know traveling, I don't know, I like to what I don't know reading something." So you need to help her to be the best in that hobby. You know what I mean? So that can also appreciate life the way you appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
get
thing I
it.
see. That's like the way I see life.
You wanna get what you have in yourselves, like these parts of getting better and better
Yeah,
in their hobbies, like the gym
yeah,
mainly.
of course, man, like, of
So,
course.
are you pretty much more looking into a business woman or a pretty much
Mm,
normal
average
women?
woman. No, actually, I don't care about
Average, yeah.
business women. I
Not average, but
No, yeah,
normal.
yeah, I know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
No
It's
one
not
is
the
into
good word.
average, bro.
Okay, let's say, okay, businesswoman. Not, of course. No, 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 no. It's not like my. It's not one of my criteria. No, what I'm looking for, it's like a good woman with high values and quality life, like someone who knows what she wants. Like, I mean, she wants not, for example, as I said, business, but she wants in her life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's mature, someone who doesn't like, well, I don't know, wasting her time like half of her age doing other things. You know what I mean? I don't want to go deeper in it. So someone who has like, let's say, a good past life, all right? Because I do care about the past life of my girl. Of course, I do.
It is
As
what she is right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because most of the girls, bro, they want to know what do you want to do in the future. Which is, I agree with her, because she want to be with
You
me,
gotta agree with
and
that,
she's
yeah.
like, all right, man. If he's my man, or maybe one day he will be my husband. So I don't know what he's gonna do in his life later on. So she want to know. She want to be secure. What you are doing later, yeah. So it's part of the. I understand her. You know what I mean. So I'm here to show her my business, my idea of life, my projects in life, and everything. So, and me also, I'm interested in her life, but in the past also. What did you do before? What did you do like 5 years ago? What did you do 3 years before? You know what I mean? Oh, most of the girls, oh, we don't care about the past. We start from the present. No, no, boys, this is boys what they maybe they don't care about. But man, of course, the past is very important, because the day we are not together, the day we have like a problem, you're gonna go back. You're gonna go what you were doing at the past. You know what I mean? So because people cannot change people like automatically like this. You know what I mean? No.
I
But
know,
if you
bro.
are you are like, you have the basics. You are like this. Like, you are a good woman from the beginning. Let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you always like that. For me, it's
She has to
easy.
grow up, bro. She
Exactly.
has to grow up. You
Exactly.
can't relate everything to the past. She has to grow up.
She has to grow
And
up.
you can't blame her for past mistakes. I know what you mean by talking about her past, But you can't blame your
Girl for her
girl.
past. Actually, it
Your
depends on the circumstances, and also it depends
You mean
also.
about boys?
Yeah.
Their past with their the boys she's been with,
Yeah.
mainly
Actually,
about that.
what I do, I don't like. All right. I'm gonna take another way. I talk. Yeah. Actually, I listen a lot to the woman. When she's talking about her past. All right.
Yeah.
So I see her arguments. So if she has arguments about everything she has done in the past, it's okay. You know what I mean? I can try to understand her vision, the circumstances that she had at that moment. So I wasn't there, so I can't like judge her. We're all humans. But I can't accept something without arguments. So I was like missed out for 3 years, and I was like this because I don't know. It was like it's part of my life. I was enjoying like this. No,
So consequences. So
exactly.
you
So
want to know what those mistakes she did in the past have
what
had
did you
as
learn from that mistakes?
consequences?
Yeah.
What did she learn
Yeah, and
from it?
why she did that actually, and why. I want to know why first. Why, and yeah, that's
What she got out of it?
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, I
man.
get it. I
Yeah,
get it, bro.
yeah.
So let's go back to social media. As we've been talking about relationships, we've been talking about OnlyFans. I didn't get quite your point about OnlyFans. What do you think
About
about
OnlyFans.
no? What do you think about girls on OnlyFans?
Oh
What
my
do you
god.
think about it?
Uh,
But business point of view,
Actually, I think it's a good business for women or for men, whatever. You know what I mean?
women or
Because
girls?
all girls. Let's take that word for me. For me, it's a good. Our girls, they can do
Okay.
whatever they want. They are, yeah, they are. They have freedom, and yeah, of course. Actually, yeah, it's a good business. You know what I mean
Yeah, it
for
is.
girls. I don't like that business because I have dignity and I have values. So for me, my girl, she doesn't have to show. other part of her body to get money, unless she has nothing here, nothing to show, nothing. Like for me, I can go with a girl. She's working in a like a normal work, you know. She has a
Normal
dignity,
job,
she has
yeah.
values, you know what I mean. Then a girl like she's choosing the easy part, you know, just
Oh,
going.
you saw the podcast with Andrew Tate
Yeah,
when
yeah, yeah.
he's been interviewed by a
Uh,
girl that was on
uh,
OnlyFans, and
yeah.
she
What's her
asked
name? What's her
him.
name?
I don't know what was her name,
Yeah,
but I know she asked him if I earn like 10 grand on OnlyFans,
yeah,
would you be okay with me being on OnlyFans? You know what he answered?
yeah,
He pretty much answered, if you earn 10 grand with your OnlyFans, 50% of this earn is for me because I accept that my women shows her body to
yeah.
any
Well,
man on the
yeah,
planet,
because
any boy on the
I know
planet.
why he said that, because the way he visioned things, like this girl belonged to him, you know. So this part, this private part,
Position, yeah.
exactly. So belonged only to him because he's the only. He's her man, you know what I mean. So he accept that, so he
You
can.
think she belongs to him, or do you think? What do you think about this possession story?
For him,
This
he's like
possession
that. So
idea?
this he's undertated. So this girl, she's mine, you know what I mean. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
like the
Andrew
way you
Tate is
say,
about possession,
yeah, exactly,
absolutely.
all
Yeah.
time. Very nice. So we cannot compare that, but he's yeah, he's like that. His character, you know. So I do agree with him in some points. Some other points,
Some
no.
points.
Yeah, some points, yeah.
So
Some
would you accept your girl to be on OnlyFans?
absolutely not. Never and never. As I said, bro, I have my values. As I
I
said,
get
I'm
it.
Moroccan. I have my values. I have my family, so we never like used to talk about those kind of things or be open on
Yeah, you
those things.
keep
So
your dignity on.
exactly, over everything,
Okay.
I have values, I can accept that. So maybe other I so as I said, in our society we have many weak boys that are accepting that, bro, because they want money easy. That's why they, what they do, they're
They
gonna look
get
for
money
a,
from the
they're gonna
girl.
pick a girl. They say, okay, let's give it, she's my girlfriend. He doesn't know why she's
And you
here.
know what?
Yeah,
Why don't we build the business?
let's
Let's
go,
go.
let's do
I
it.
got an idea, bro. OnlyFans.
Yeah. And the girl, she's like, are you sure? You want me to
Hermano,
do it?
that's
Yeah,
not
let's
good.
do it. Because this guy, he has absolutely no fucking interest in you.
And no value too. You
Yeah.
gotta say
He
that,
doesn't
bro.
care, man.
Boys
He just only
only.
want money. Want money, bro. Money, money.
They don't want money actually. They want easy money. They don't want to work their ass off to
Of
get
course, man.
money.
Of
And you
course. Of
gotta
course.
be working your ass off, bro. You
And
don't get
also,
money.
I have a question for you, bro. But it's a bit
Yeah.
related to that, but it's more or less out of the topic. But most of the girls nowadays, they want that rich life, or
Rich
at least,
life.
yeah, or at least they always show on their Instagram, their
Okay.
lifestyle, their social media. They are in rich places, they are having like a good dress, like looking rich, looking rich without being rich. So what they want, they are attracting people, or they are attracting more rich
Rich
guys,
man,
rich
rich
man.
man,
Let's
yeah.
say that, and for me, those girls, they are more gold diggers, So what do you think about gold diggers, bro?
I have one thing to say about gold diggers, and they're only girls trying to make their lives easier. I don't think they get they understand that they can get it like almost for free, like almost by doing absolutely nothing. They're lazy. They don't want to work, and they just want to find a man that actually worked his ass off to get rich, to get ease money.
But what she can offer, actually, what she can
What
offer
does
to,
she can offer?
yeah,
You know the answer to that.
yeah, I
You
know,
know
but
the answer to that. Most gold diggers are only beautiful girls,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Beautiful girls.
she knows
And
she's beautiful.
rich man probably being old.
Yeah, yeah,
The you know, of course, what they're looking for. They're looking for a beautiful girl. They're looking probably for having sex.
only
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah,
That's
more of
probably
that.
something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this. And there are many, many gold diggers in our generation.
a lot,
The
a lot.
the the one
The older
that
generation, yeah.
was before us, that was pretty much different, bro.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man.
Women
I totally
have
agree with
had
you.
a different room in society, and those past few 20 years, the role have
Actually,
been pretty much different.
yeah, actually, from my point of view, I think, bro, well, you look, as I said before, you look good, okay? You are interesting, you are young, you have all those good qualities, of a man, but you don't have money. I mean, you have money, but you are not rich. So you can go out with beautiful woman, all right? But this beautiful woman, she doesn't want you for serious life. That's why most of the girls, she was like, oh, this guy, he is handsome, all right? I know he's okay. He doesn't have a lot of money, so he can give me that life that I want. Maybe I can just, enjoy life with him some days, but my man, he's there on the boat. He's there on the boat. He's like 50 years old or 60 years old, man. He's tired
And
as fuck, you know what I mean? This guy, he's
he's
fuck.
got money.
Yeah, man, exactly. The guy, he's
Bro,
so tired. He's
I
just here
get it.
laying on the boat. And the woman, she's like 22, 24. She's like here. She's having her friends around. She's taking those pictures. Wow. You know what I mean? And
There's
yeah,
something disgusting about this, bro, because I don't have to explain that. You know what I mean. You know
yeah,
what I mean. 22, 54. Fuck this. I don't want to watch something like that.
yeah,
If it was a movie, that's not the movie I want to
exactly.
watch, bro. There is no way a girl that has his daughter's age
Yeah. I
have
mean,
sex with a man on 50, on his 50.
yeah.
Being rich, I know that when you when you're rich, you pretty much can get um, a lot more instant. You get
That's why,
better
yeah,
clothes, you get a
actually,
better physique,
that's
because
true.
when you take care of yourselves, when you have a gym, when you eat good food,
Yeah.
you can get a nice body. But even though, bro, 50 years old don't goes with 22.
That's
It's
why,
not
actually,
human, bro.
the young rich guys, they know that. They know those girls, she want their money. That's why they play with them. They play with these girls,
You
you
think
know.
men are playing with them?
If they are rich, let's say, no, no, let's say, I'm going to explain this point. If you are young and you are rich, and you are look handsome, you are everything, but you are rich. So you can have these girls easily because you look good, you are young, you know what I mean?
You
You
have
have
money.
everything, you have money. So for you now it's like jackpot,
You
so
have
you have
money,
everything.
bro.
So for you, you're gonna know absolutely that those girls, they are here not only for you but also for your money. They want serious with you, bro. Not because you are handsome, not because you are interesting, because of your money. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna do everything to be with you, and those guys, they know that. So what they do, they're gonna play with these girls because these girls, they want their money, and these guys, they are in smart enough, to play with these girls. They play around. Next, well, a rich guy, like a rich old guy, he don't want to waste his time. He's like this. He has money around.
No, he
He doesn't have
wants
energy.
a
He just want to have a girl next to
security
him. Yeah,
girl
yeah. He just want to
to
have
be
a
a
coffee
wife.
with a young girl, beautiful, and he was like, "Yeah, I succeed in life, man."
I think there's dopamine in spending time with a beautiful woman. It's a lot of dopamine. When you get a wife, she's ugly. You know you are ugly. You don't work your ass off. There's something in this life that is pretty much down there, bro. You're not on the top.
Yeah, man.
Even though you're rich, you got the physique, you got the money.
Yeah, of
You have an
course.
ugly
Yeah, of
girl.
course.
She has to be the greatest girl on earth, bro. She better be.
She
Because
better
if
be.
she's not, yeah, I get it. She's not beautiful enough to be, you know,
The woman.
not,
Yeah, to be
yeah, to
yours.
be a woman, bro. She gotta be clever. She gotta be trusting. She
But
gotta
loyal.
be
All good.
everything but a gold digger, bro.
Yeah. Next.
No gold diggers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing
Yeah.
is, how can you? That's why, like, bro, like, I think, from my point of view, those guys, the older guys, the rich guys, didn't enjoy life when they were younger because they were like into money, 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 money. You know, they waste a lot of time. Well, with like being on business, you know. They
Yeah.
don't like didn't have that woman that they want around him, and that's what he gonna do basically. He's now older, he's 45, 50. What's he's gonna do? He's gonna go for a young girl because he didn't have that young girl when he was younger because he was poor, this guy he was poor, and of course he was maybe ugly, so he has no chance.
He glowed
Today,
up.
exactly, he glowed up with money, so he's now 50 years old. Yeah, the only problem is the age, but there is no age with man
It's
because
on
if you
his
have money,
prime, bro.
if you have money, man, just go to Dubai, you will see life there, you know what I mean? So all the girls, they are
Go
like
to
awful.
Dubai,
Yeah,
Marbella.
go to the Dubai, exactly, Marbella, bro. Collect money, bro. Put money on the table
Papi.
and get off a cigar, bro. And you will see all the girls, they are like watching you, bro. Like, daddy, oh yeah, daddy. You don't need to go to the gym. You
Are
don't
you
need to do
giving
anything.
advices to
No,
all
no.
the men being under 50 and being rich?
Well, if they want that, so what I'm gonna do? It's like what's nowadays society wants, and also the girls want, bro. So
Yeah.
that's why I like when I go with a beautiful girl, I try to understand if she has something other than being beautiful.
She has to have something because
Exactly.
we've talked about it earlier
Yeah.
in the first podcast about
Yeah.
body count, about relationships. you know a girl doesn't only have to be beautiful. There are a lot of beautiful women, beautiful girls, beautiful boys, beautiful men.
Yeah.
uh, Pretty much more women and girls than men and boys, but there are a lot of them, and she has to have those. She has to be clever. She has to have interesting hobbies, as you said earlier. She has to be, you know, your second. She has to
She need to
accompany
have those.
you every day.
Yeah, she need to have those like woman qualities, that nowadays we are like losing actually, because women should just want to be here, without helping, without doing nothing, like a queen, and no, man, like man, like a man, he needs to be a man, he needs to be that boy, protecting, stronger, you know what I mean, no matter what in his character, or like I don't know, he needs to be man, and the woman, she needs to be woman also, she needs to have those qualities, not only like being rich or being beautiful, you know what
I
I mean.
know, bro. There's this code that says, what was it, bro?
Yeah, I have a code also, man.
You have a code also. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say
I
to
let you
you.
think about yours, but
Okay,
I
yeah.
have one. But this one is, I really like it. It's about loyalty, actually.
It's about your
Yeah,
loyalty.
yeah. Actually, listen to that one. It's really a good one. A man loyalty tasted when he has everything, and the woman loyalty is tasted when a man has nothing. This one is so deep for me.
Bro, it is absolutely deep,
You
and
know?
it goes with the one I was gonna say. I was gonna say, behind every great man is an incredible woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely,
Of
bro.
course.
Those one is deep. This one is deep,
And this
bro.
one is deep.
What you
Actually, it's
said is
so deep,
absolutely
man.
deep.
It's too.
Loyalty is tested when a man has
When
nothing.
nothing, bro. That's true.
Absolutely.
That's why
That's
today,
women's loyalty,
exactly.
bro.
That's why, like, when you asked me the first question, you remember in the first podcast, you told me, "Do you want a girl now, while you are working on
Yeah,
your
I told
business, or
you,
you want a girl later on?"
do men stay single to
Yeah,
get themselves up, or do they get a girl
when they are like
to,
everything's like.
yeah, not to avoid gold diggers?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, actually, when I answered you that because I changed my mindset and I was like, now I would like to have a girl now while I'm working on myself. I want a girl actually that can believe on me also, and see how life is like complicated. You know what I mean? And enjoy with me hard moments and good moments.
To know the hard work
Yeah,
part.
because you want to know something. I think I know myself. I know my character. I think if one day I'm rich and I'm young,
And you'll be, bro.
I think if I like I'm rich, as I say younger, it's gonna be complicated to have a woman. I know that because I know that all those girls, they are here for my money. So yeah, I think my
Only the money,
standards.
yeah, no,
I
no
think my
physique,
standards
no.
will be even really, bro, even higher. My standards, they will be very, very higher. So it's gonna be really complicated. Now my standards are higher enough, but I can like, you know what I mean? I can listen to normal woman, normal girl.
I know,
I
bro.
want, yeah, that's like easy things, you know what I mean? That's why like there is a negative parts of those beautiful places like Dubai, Marbella, etc. I don't want to go to Marbella or Dubai, living there one day without having my woman beside me, you know, because I don't know, because this place, I'm so, you know, I know what's going on there, you know what I mean? So all the women that they are there, girls, they are like chasing money, chasing money.
Chasing their gold diggers.
Exactly. So for me, maybe, yeah, I go to Dubai, I will be richer, you know, I will success in my business, I will success in everything, but I don't have a woman. This is like, it's a bit sad for me because I want one day have a woman, you know. I don't want to be like just enjoying, you know what I mean? Like I want to have a woman beside me. That's why I would like one day having a woman before going to these places, you know.
Yeah, I get it,
Yeah,
bro. So it's been an absolute pleasure exchanging
exactly.
with you, talking with you today. We talked about many topics. We
Yeah,
talked about gold diggers, about social
social
medias,
media
OnlyFans,
and
bro,
well,
fitness industry, dopamine in social medias. Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of things,
exactly.
and it's been an absolute pleasure because I can now see much more of your point of view about those topics,
Me
and
too. I can see more things. Like we share a lot of
yeah,
different points, and
and I think that's a good thing, sharing those things with men
yeah,
of our age,
yeah, of course.
trying to grow
The
that.
community. Actually, what we want to do, guys, just like having a good time. And now we are like
Absolutely.
growing. You know, we are working on ourselves, and that's why we are doing this with you guys. We would like, you know, every week have like a podcast talking about something, you know, interesting in our life, in your lives, guys, and also what do you think, your ideas, your history. If you have something, you know, in the past, we would like to know also. We are all here to learn. Okay, we are here all to grow, and let's go, you know.
And you know, man, you get to choose the next topic of the podcast. You can choose one question that we're gonna ask next time, and you get to be in the comments right now.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
like and subscribe,
exactly.
and
And comment and see you in the next podcast.
absolutely,
Yeah,
Papi, it's been a
Papi,
pleasure.
it's a pleasure, bro.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.